Good evening. Welcome to Devotional number 30 as we continue through the Beatitudes in Matthew chapter 5. We're going to verse 8 tonight. But before I tell you that, I want to share with you something that happened today. Earlier this year, the church put in new carpet in the parsonage downstairs in the living room. It's very, very nice. It's extremely exciting. We've been waiting for a long time for it. It makes the whole room look so much nicer, and it's fun to walk around barefoot and in your sock feet on. And that old carpet, that was not the case. It was not the case at all. And today, our dog of approximately 110, 15, 17, who knows, we've been putting him on a diet. He was like 117 or 18 pounds. Decided to vomit on the carpet today. The new carpet. It was wonderful. It was something that we've long anticipated and hoped for. Anyway, my wife and we jumped right to, and I cleaned the mess off my hands because I had a pulled pork barbecue sandwich that was delicious, but that meant I had greasy hands. And so we went right to it with some paper towels, a roll of paper towels. We got up most of the debris from the vomit, and then we got up the vast majority of the stomach juices and acids off the carpet as soon as we possibly could. And then I had Caleb bring a half-filled large bowl of warm, soapy water, and I had an old hand towel that we used, an old shop towel basically. And we scrubbed and scrubbed and rinsed and scrubbed and rinsed and scrubbed and rinsed and scrubbed and rinsed. And then it was time to move on from the old shop towel, and I got out one of the white hand towels from the downstairs bathroom. The good towels, the terry cloth towels, the ones you want the guests to see and use. And I did that for a very simple reason. Against the white towel, it would be obvious when we'd finally cleaned the spot thoroughly. And so after the paper towels, after the warm soapy water, we then moved to the carpet cleaner spray, which, as my wife points out, why in the world does that bottle, why is that the only bottle that doesn't spray tilted down? It's carpet cleaner. Carpet cleaner. Put it on the bottom of the thing to where you can actually spray it. I mean, you got to spray on a carpet. It's not like you're up on the ceiling or the wall. Anyway, rant aside. So we used carpet cleaner and a white hand towel so we could tell for sure when it was actually clean. And that brings me to the Beatitude for tonight. Matthew chapter 5 verse 8 reads, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God." The word here for pure is the same, well, it's the Greek word we get our word for cathartic or catharsis from. And it means clean, without pollution, without a single speck. It might be, as you think of pure, as the new driven snow, or pristine, like a white wedding dress. Pure. The idea of unsullied, unadulterated, unprofaned, clean. And once we finally had that white terry cloth towel and it came out with no more on it, and the carpet just needed to dry, we could go back to our peace of mind and ease at the house. Now, I think this brings up a question for our hearts, for our seat of emotions, for our mind when it comes to the non-physical aspect of that, our personality, our will, whatever range of meaning or translation you want to utilize for the word there, cardia, the heart. How much work have you done to get rid of the debris? Do you really want to use a white cloth to compare it to see if it's clean? Now, there's two different things I want to say here, and I'll make it extremely brief tonight. Number one, Jesus is the Tilex. He's the carpet cleaner. He's the thing you need to add to the mess to get it actually clean. And so don't try to get clean before coming to him. He is the cleaning agent. But point number 2, it's also going to take some effort on your part, some retraining of your brain, some changing of your habits so that you're not continually dumping dirt inside. When I was a kid, my parents led the children's church downstairs. And I remember very clearly they had this example of a coin bank. And they put in some change and they counted it off as it went in. And then they asked all the kids what was in the coin bank. Well, it was no mystery. We seen it go in. And so we told them what it was. And they said, "Are you sure? How do you know?" And then they played with us all kinds of ways. Like we could have put something in there ahead of time, or maybe we didn't really put it in there. We just slipped it in between our fingers. But when we dumped it out, we all saw that what you put in is what you get out. And they use that analogy to tell us very clearly that what you read, what you watch, the music you listen to, the jokes you tell, the things that you put in to your brain, into your heart, into your soul, is what you get out. Christ is willing to clean you up. Are you willing to be clean? And that's your question for tonight. Because if you are willing to be clean, if you're willing to do the work, if you're willing to have it tested against the purity of Christ, so to speak, then you get to see God. That is a profound statement I don't have time to unpack tonight. You'll get to see God. May he bless you and keep you. May he cause his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. And may you find yourself clean, pure, with a great vision, a great sight to look forward to. Thank you, and God bless.